Baron has hit level 5, so we both have our ultimate.
Be right back.
Herc's kind of pushing us. We're going to fall back. Baron's in a little bit of trouble. Baron takes a lot of damage. He's going to use his ultimate. Now's a great time for us to use our ultimate. We're going to go ahead and cast it. We fire one off. We're able to pick onto the Izanami from a tower shot. We're going to go ahead and jump onto this Hercules. And we're able to clean up the Hercules and get ourselves a double kill. What a do, skibbity boo, it's your boy Shawnee B Gaming, and today we have a viewer request to play Hou Yi as carry. If you are new to the channel, I upload every single day. I add some commentary to a game that I've already played with the intentions of seeing what went right, what went wrong, and hopefully there's something that we can learn together. If there is something that we learn together, make sure you check out the channel and subscribe for more content. If you are a returning viewer, I feel like Hou Yi is a pretty average hunter. He can be very good. His passive is very helpful in this crit meta that we live in today. I think Hou Yi is also kind of a responsive hunter. I felt like this game, I was just sitting back waiting for the enemy to make a mistake and then really punish them for their aggression. So let's go ahead and jump into Hou Yi's kit. Hou Yi's 1, Ricochet. Hou Yi's going to fire a arrow in a line attack that can bounce up to 2 times. Each bounce is going to deal an additional 40% bonus damage to enemy gods. If the target is marked by Hou Yi's 2, they're going to be stunned. The stun duration is 1 second. Hou Yi's 2, Mark of the Golden Crow. Hou Yi's going to mark an enemy. Marked enemies take extra damage for every 10% of their missing health from Hou Yi's abilities or from his basic attacks. Marked enemies, including stealth gods, are going to be revealed to Hou Yi on his minimap, and the mark lasts for 10 seconds. The damage increase is going to be 1% at level 1, 5% at level 5, and this is for each 10% of their missing health. Hou Yi's 3 is one of the best jumps in the game, Dive Bomb. Hou Yi's going to launch into the air, and for a short time he may land, dealing damage. If the enemy is marked by Hou Yi's 2, they're going to be knocked back. Hou Yi's ultimate, Sunbreaker. Hou Yi's going to shoot 9 arrows into the air and then cause 9 suns to come crashing down. Each sun is going to slow and deal damage in an area to a target over time. A target with the mark of the Golden Crow is going to have their movement speed slowed by an additional 20%. So the original slow is 20%, the marked slow is going to be 40%, the duration is 4.5 seconds, and the slow duration is 0.5 seconds per hit. And Hou Yi's passive, Sun Touch. After taking a critical hit, Hou Yi cannot be critically hit again for 3 seconds. In terms of the leveling order, at level 1, we want to put a point to our 1, level 2, put a point to our 3, level 3, put a point to our 2, level 4, put another point to our 1. Then we want to max out our ultimate whenever we can. Max out our 1, max out our 3, max out our 2. We are going against an Izanami and a Hercules, so they have super high pressure, and there's not a whole lot we're going to be able to do about it. Baron's getting bullied. In terms of the start, we started with Death's Toll and tier 1 of Devourer's Gauntlets. Death's Toll is going to provide us 10 physical power and 75 health. It has a passive that hitting an enemy with a basic attack is going to restore 2 health plus 0.75% of your maximum health, and 1 mana plus 1.5% of your maximum mana. Basic attacks that deal AoE damage restore half as much for each enemy hit after the first. Death's Toll is just going to give us a little bit of sustain. We want to upgrade it to Death's Embrace, which is a really strong item. I don't think there's anything we can do for Baron right there. But Death's Toll is going to give us just enough sustain to get the tier 3 Devourer's Gauntlets on our first rotation, or our first back. They have an Anubis jungle, so definitely wish we bought some beads, but I think we're able to manage. The reason Hou Yi's jump is one of the best jumps in the game is because it can go over walls, and a Wheelix cannot pull you with it. We're able to get the stun onto the Izanami. It's a lot of jumps a Wheelix can pull. Hou Yi doesn't get pulled in his jump, which is very interesting in my opinion. Not every jump goes over walls either, so it's just a very strong jump. Probably the best jump in the game, to be honest. Right now, we're just focused on firing our 1 on the minion wave and surviving. There's not too much we can do. They just have a Hercules and an Izanami, so they're going to be pushing minions into our tower all game long. or at least all early game long. We're going to go ahead and hit the Lesser Scorpion, try to get a little bit of a heal going on for ourselves and for this Baron.
My wisdom is unmatched.
An ally has been slain.
Right now we're just waiting for them to overstep, make some kind of mistake. We're just sitting back looking for that opportunity. They're going to be able to invade our purple, and there's really not much we can do about it.
I'll catch them here. Spot.
We're able to get the stun off of a bounce onto that Izanami. Izanami's able to dash away. If we had her marked, we could see her while she's invisible. Getting some basics onto this Herc. We're gonna go ahead and jump, be kind of aggressive. We miss our stun. If we did not miss our stun, that would have been a dead Hercules. This Herc's got some wiggles. Here comes an Anubis. We're just gonna try to position ourselves safely. We get the stun. We're gonna move past them and we're gonna jump away. Looks like our purple buff is still up. Even though we're pretty low on health, we do not want to back right here. I remember thinking in the game that Baron was going to die right there because he stepped up to the minions. We just hit level 5. We're going to hold on to that. Hercules and Izanami both have dashes, so there's not too much we can do with their ultimate. They're just going to be able to dash out of it. We're just going to fall back under tower, let the tower tank the minion damage, and then we're going to just help the tower out with some basic attacks. I'm going to go ahead and jump over the wall, secure our purple. The purple buff is going to provide us 10% increased attack speed. The enhanced purple is going to provide us 25% increased attack speed. With Baron here, we can kind of step up. If Baron was not here, we would just be letting Hurt clear the wave. We need about 50 more gold. Baron has hit level 5, so we both have our ultimate.
Be right back.
Herc's kind of pushing us. We're going to fall back. Baron's in a little bit of trouble. Baron takes a lot of damage. He's going to use his ultimate. Now's a great time for us to use our ultimate. We're going to go ahead and cast it. We fire one off. We're able to pick onto the Izanami from a tower shot. We're going to go ahead and jump onto this Hercules. And we're able to clean up the Hercules and get ourselves a double kill. Now that's what I mean by we're just waiting for them to make a mistake. They both get pulled under tower, and we're able to use our ultimate onto both of them. And just get some great damage and get ourselves a early double kill. That's going to put us a level ahead of the Izanami and give us plenty of money for Devourer's Gauntlets. Devourer's Gauntlets is going to provide us 30 physical power, 15 physical lifesteal, and it has a passive that allows us to stack up to 70 times. Each stack is going to provide us 0.5 physical power and 0.2% lifesteal. Once we have the full 70 stacks, this item is going to provide us 65 physical power and 29% physical lifesteal. 65 power is pretty good for a physical item, and the 29% lifesteal is the main reason Devourer's Gauntlets gets picked up so much. So we have Devos online. We don't have that many stacks. In fact, I think we only have one. So we're still not quite strong enough to fight this Izanami. But once we get a few stacks online, we're going to have the sustain, and she is not. I believe she went into boots right away, not into Devourer's Gauntlets. She's invading her purple. We're just going to let her have it.
I'm the one and only. You cannot rescue everyone.
She's on us. We're going to mark her. We're going to jump up. She's able to dash. She uses her ultimate. We're going to kind of wiggle, hide behind minions. We missed the stun. We're just going to fall back since we missed the stun. If we hit that stun, we could have ulted her and probably gotten enough damage to force her back or to get the pick onto her. We're going to jump away to avoid the damage. She has that basic attack that's just going to go through all the minions, so she's going to establish a lot of pressure. But we have lifesteal. I don't think she has any lifesteal online, so whenever we are fighting with her, it's okay if we both trade because we can sustain better than her. Meaning that we'll be ready to re-engage her and probably get a pick onto her.
I'll catch them here.
We're going to go ahead and make sure our purple is down. It is.
Right leg is ready.
We're going to go ahead and jump on her, get the stun, use our ultimate, and she's able to dash out, but Beset is here. So we wanted to force her dash out. And Beset's able to get the pick. Anubis is here. We're going to wiggle. We use our Aegis to avoid his 1. We're going to go ahead and use our 3, jump back. Baron rotated over, and they're able to clean up the Anubis. We just wanted to make sure that we got out of there. It's a good thing Baron showed up because they were able to clean him up. I'm going to go ahead and pick up 2 health potions and back to lane. So even though the enemy team has 2 kills on us, we're only down about 200 gold.
Enemy missing middle.
Your enemies are falling left and right.
Oh, there goes all of the stacks for that wave. We're going to let Baron know, like, hey, we're building stacks. Please don't do that. That was a absolutely terrible one. There is an angle at purple where you can get it to hit the large purple monster 3 times. What we just did was not that angle. We're going to go ahead and jump over the wall, cut off the minions.
Reports an ally has been slain.
I'm gonna go ahead and mark her, jump, get the stun. She uses her ultimate. We're gonna go ahead and use our ultimate. She uses her Aegis, or else that would have been a pick. We're gonna pop our health potion and our Baron's Brew. Go ahead and set up a ward. Just make sure we can't get ganked. This is where our sustain is really gonna come into play.
Your team has destroyed a left enemy tower.
We're gonna go ahead and mark her. We probably could jump and get the pick onto her, but we're just gonna play it safe. We go for a bounce shot, does not connect. We're going to check to see if she oversteps. She's under tower, so we're just going to hit this Harpy. If she were to step up out of tower, we might have tried to jump on her and get the pick onto her. Sitting at 35 stacks. Another 35 to go. We're gonna go ahead and mark her. She's still weak from that engagement that we took with each other. We're gonna go ahead and jump. She's inside of range. We're able to get the stun. She's able to dash away. We have her marked so we can see her. She's kind of outlined in red. We use our ultimate, and she's able to wiggle out. We lost visibility of her for like a second, and we didn't know where she was going. So we casted our ultimate, and then she was able to kind of walk outside of our ultimate. Herc's here. We're in a little bit of trouble. I'm going to go ahead and mark him. Get some basics onto him. He's a wiggly man.
Their naivete cost them their lives.
We're going to go ahead and fall back and just get our purple buff. Izanami's rotated mid. Our ultimate is on cooldown. If we rotate right now, I don't think there's a lot we're going to be able to do.
Reports an ally has been slain.
So we're just going to back, get our boots online, and start working on Rage.
Your middle tower is under attack.
We are going into the attack speed boots, which I recommend you do with almost every hunter. We're going to kind of make our way mid because we do have our ult coming up in about 10 seconds. We're going to mark Hercules, get the stun. We're going to jump to avoid the Hercules or the Discordia ultimate.
Enemy missing middle.
We're going to make our way back to right lane. We kind of just showed up to make sure that they couldn't get that tier 2 tower for free. Fat wave of minions over in right. We thought Bastet was going to go for this Harpy, so we attack it. Bastet used her jump to get into the lane, so now she really doesn't have any way of pursuing the Izanami. So we didn't think she was going to be able to get that pick. So we're just going to kind of push up. Izanami just used her dash and her ultimate. We kind of just sold Bastet, but we should be able to get the pick right here. There's her Aegis and her beads. And we're able to clean up the Izanami. We're waiting for her to overstep. She used her dash and her ultimate right there. So that means that we pretty much have a free kill. We just need to chase her down. That's what I meant by at the beginning of the video. Hou Yi's kind of a responsive hunter. We do not have our ultimate, so I don't think we're going to be able to do a lot in mid. So we're just going to rotate back the lane. That looked lined up. We missed the archers with our one, but that looked lined up. We are tied for the highest level in the lobby. I think this was my third game of Hou Yi this season. The first two were with members of the Discord, and the enemy teams were just really bad. Like, it wasn't worth posting. But this is like the first real game. Oh no, we're gonna have to just hard walk it back. That's an easy Nami dash. We're able to jump away. Osiris is appearing in our lane. We're gonna get our one off, get the stun. Good dash by Herc. Osiris uses his ultimate. Izanami's dash is down. We're gonna go to cast our ultimate. Get some damage onto this Hercules. Get our one off, and we're able to clean up the Hercules. Good rotation from our Osiris right there. We're gonna go ahead and push one more wave, and then probably back. Yeah, we want to get Rage online. Anubis is here. We're gonna go ahead and cast our 2. We're gonna back. Let Osiris know that we're out. And we're going to go ahead and pick up Rage. Rage is going to provide us 20 physical power, 30% critical strike chance, and it has a passive that allows us to get stacks of critical strike chance. If we get a kill or assist, we're going to gain a stack. Each stack is going to provide 3% critical strike chance. So at full stacks, this item is going to provide 45% critical strike chance.
Enemies are falling left and right.
Osiris is able to get the pick onto the Anubis. He didn't need our help at all. We're going to go ahead and mark the Izanami. Jump, get the knockup, get the stun, get a basic or 2. Force her to back. We've got 3 levels on her, so we can be really aggressive. Looks like there's a bit of a team fight going on in mid, so we're going to go ahead and rotate over. The reason we are rotating over is they are deep in mid, and we do have our ultimate. We also had the minion advantage over in our lane.
An ally has been slain.
They're able to get the pick onto Herc. Discordia is being chased into left jungle. She must have gone further left instead of trying to come up. There she is. We're going to try to cut her off.
Your right tower is under attack.
Trying to mark her through the wall. She's marked. There's her beads and her Aegis. We miss our one. Super unfortunate. We're going to go ahead and jump on her, but Osiris is able to clean it up. We're going to get some basics onto this Anubis. Go ahead and cast our ultimate. There's his beads. A bunch of relics from the enemy team. We're going to fall back. Osiris is still in it. Osiris is able to get the pick onto the Anubis. We're going to get some basics onto this King Arthur. We're going to miss a lot of basics in the process. We're going to go ahead and jump, avoid that final tick. We miss our knockup. We're going to keep firing basics. Osiris is doing a great job acting as a front line, keeping the focus of King Arthur onto him instead of us. We're going to keep landing basics, and we're able to clean up the King Arthur. Izanami is still over in right, so she didn't rotate at all. She's probably going to get her tower for it. It doesn't look like she's pushing it. We're going to go ahead and hit the Greatest Scorpion at Gold Fury. This is going to enhance our red buff and our purple buff. We're going to mark Izanami. She's able to dash away. We're not going to be able to catch up. So we're just going to clear the minions. We have 3 stacks on Rage right now. So that's 39% critical strike chance. I believe Izanami is building into crit, which works excellently with our passive. If she crits us, we can't be critted again for another 3 seconds. We're going to go ahead and fall back for our enhanced purple buff.
Your left tower is under attack. Your left tower has been destroyed.
Attack right lane.
Help, middle lane. Hugin reports an ally.
We're going to go ahead and mark Izanami. Jump. We missed the knockup. We're able to get the stun. Hit some fat crits on her. And she's able to dash away. Her dash is down. If we choose to re-engage, this would be a good time. She's just under tower. I don't think there's too much we're going to be able to do. We're going to mark her. Throw out a ricochet. But it does not connect.
You cannot rescue everyone. Your middle tower is under attack.
We're going to rotate mid. We have our ultimate and the enemy team is deep. Makes sense to rotate. Oh no, we missed our one on the Hercules. Didn't even know he was dodging us. We're going to chase him down. We're going to get the jump. We're able to get the pick onto the Herc. Get a little bit of lifesteal going off the minion wave. We're going to get our one off. We're going to go ahead and cast our ultimate. Unfortunately, Anubis goes down before our ultimate goes off. And King Arthur's just able to avoid our ultimate. That's a beads from King Arthur. We get the stun as soon as his beads expire. We're going to land some basics, and Beset's able to clean up the King Arthur.
Your right tower is under attack. Your right tower has been destroyed.
We're going to go ahead and work on the Lesser Scorpion at the Fire Giant. Which it's up really late for 22 minutes into the game. It should have been down a while ago. We have a fat penny in the pocket, so we're going to go ahead and back, and we're going to be picking up Wind Demon. Wind Demon's going to provide us 25 physical power, 15% attack speed, and 15% critical strike chance. Crits are going to provide 10% penetration and increase your attack speed and movement speed by 20% for 5 seconds. So we're just going to make our way back to right, try to clean that up. I made a mistake on Wind Demon. It is actually going to provide us 20% attack speed and 20% critical strike chance, along with the 25 physical power. Sorry about that. So it's actually better than what I said it was going to be. And then Rage actually provides 30% physical power instead of 20%, but it does cap out at that 45%. We're able to get a pick onto the Izanami.
Attack the Gold Fury! Enemy missing middle. On my way. Ultimate is ready. When this is over.
We're going to go ahead and mark the Discordia. We're going to get jump because our dash is down. We get the knockup, we get the stun, we get the basics, and we're able to clean up Discordia. We're going to go ahead and cast our ultimate. Get some basics onto this King Arthur. Gold Fury's open. Then we decide to go for the middle towers. Then we realize it's a full deicide and we should go for Fire Giant. We do not have Death's Embrace online yet, so we can't really tank this too much. We're going to get it started, back up, let our team do the tanking. I don't think it'll be able to stop us from getting Pyromancer. Pyromancer is going to provide us a 40% increased movement speed buff whenever we leave Fountain for 15 seconds. So it's going to allow us to get to lane a little bit quicker. We're going to go ahead and pick up Deathbringer. Deathbringer is going to provide us 40 physical power, 25% crit, strike chance, and it's also going to provide us with a passive that crits are going to deal 30% more damage. And I apologize again, it is 50 physical power. I'm using little notes for the item stats, and I guess these notes are a little outdated. Across the board, it looks like crit has been buffed since I wrote down these notes on these items. Our critical strike chance is 65 plus 15, 80%. So 4 out of 5 basic attacks are going to be a crit.
No, I'm the one and only.
An enemy has been slain.
We're gonna go ahead and mark Discordia. We missed the stun, but who needs a stun when you're hitting 781s on the crit?
I would be proud. Destroyed a middle enemy tower.
Of course, we get targeted by Phoenix. We're gonna go ahead and mark King Arthur. We're gonna cast our ultimate, get the slow, get a fat crit onto the King Arthur.
By the gods, Moonin must have granted this.
We're working on the Titan. That's an Anubis ult. He's able to get the pick onto Beset. We're gonna mark the Anubis. Baron's rotating in. We lose Osiris. We don't want to be the one tanking the Titan. Titan's very weak. We kind of fall back. We see that Nuwa and Baron re-engage, so we're going to rotate up, and we're able to secure the victory. Well, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. That really helps these videos out. If you feel like you learned anything at all, check out the channel and subscribe for more content. The stats for this game will be posted in just a moment. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a great day. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.